Black Stars Diary.
Over the years, sometimes these things come with experience because when you begin, you start out, particularly as a sports journalist, like everybody else, you want to be seen and heard. You are building a reputation. You want to break the news. You want to be the first to, and usually bad news will go faster. So yeah, just showed me something while we were here, and he wanted to pass it on, and I just asked him to, because over the past 2 weeks, that reporter has got about two news items wrong and mixed up. Secondly, literally this morning, George was saying something on our radio broadcast about fans, how fans are coming here.
Right.
And I just told him no,
let's wait.
because just 10 days ago, I had a sports minister on one-on-one, and he reiterated that government is not bringing anybody here by the government. So they are doing it through the corporates. So if you go out there, what the Yao sent was of a report from someone who said that the government is bringing 2,000 fans here. And the government has said 3 different times at various fora that because of the economic situation, they are not bringing anybody here themselves. They are going through corporates who are going to pay for it.
Fans are going to come, but just not through government.
Not through the government.
The ministers
That's what they've said.
Yeah, that's what they've said.
If until contrary information, we can't.
But in the past, as Gary is saying, perhaps let me. It becomes
So
an issue.
so this reporter is not very established, and so it will get retweets. Like the previous report he did, got a lot of retweets. I've forgotten what it was about. Just last week,
Controversial as well.
it was very controversial. It was
Was it about the jerseys?
the jersey thing,
Left behind?
the jerseys being left behind.
I ignore that story.
There was a report that.
How is that even possible?
There was a report that Ghana had left our Puma jerseys
And it
they are
made
going
the
to
rounds.
wear, and it made the rounds. It got 1,000 retweets and something, and it was tweeted all over. I even saw a Chinese media outlet report it,
And it was false.
and it was false. And I said it comes with experience, because if you're experienced, you would know that Puma will not waste money to bring the jerseys
not make sure.
not even that, to bring the jerseys to the country and bring it back to the.
Right.
They take every country's jersey because it's cheaper that way.
Right.
Puma are going to have about 6 or 7 countries on their roster at the World Cup. They take it from whichever factory, and then they bring it here, direct here. And you know that Puma jerseys are made in China. It's just around the corner.
Right.
I mean, these are based from the China to the Gulf is just the Accra to Tema Station matter.
Sharp.
So immediately you see something like that, an understanding of the global issues and knowing that no, they're not going to bring this all the way to Ghana and then
I'm saying, besides the FA came in back.
you
The first team
so all those, that's what I'm saying, all these things come with experience. So the role of the media, it's challenging because you are desperate to break the news you want to, and I mean, with the benefits of hindsight, you look back and what our seniors told us was ask questions and relax. Ask questions and relax. But then people are programmed because of so many legitimate reasons to expect bad news from the camp. And I want to emphasize, because of so many legitimate reasons, because yes, a lot of government functionaries are primed to hide information. So journalists and our job is to expose information. To dig. So when the news comes up, people, oh yeah, that's what's happening. But there are a lot of government functionaries who are also looking to do the right thing. So there is a balance. It may be true that government may bring in supporters, but they have told us through official press releases that they are not bringing. So until we can really justify, and all of us here are able to text. All of us are able to text people in certain positions and ask. So it's before we sit here. I mean, when we say it, they know that y'all should have been able to.
Amongst us.
You should have been able to. Yeah, so we can't just.
authentic, right.
So that the role of the media is really simple too, because you see, at the end of the day, and I wrote this last week. You remember? I said for every sports journalist, if you are a Ghanaian sports journalist, a Senegalese, a Moroccan, a Tunisian, Cameroonian sports journalist, it is when your country does well that your work does well.
Absolutely.
Like it's a simple fact.
That's a cap.
It is not even a debate. Because for most journalists, an English journalist, most English journalists will be here as long as England are here. Most Brazilian journalists will be here as long as England are here. We are at the team hotel now because Ghana is here. Immediately Ghana goes out, even if your media house is paying,
It becomes irrelevant.
because we can walk into the Ghanaian team hotel without much attention because they are Ghanaians and they know us. We can't do that in a Senegalese hotel. So it's easier for us to give you news and information. We can record this because it's a Ghana team hotel.
You can't do that elsewhere.
So Ghanaian journalists should also understand that there's a thin line between
Being a journalist
being a journalist
and being a controversial
and then
journalist.
being a controversial journalist and then being a Ghanaian. So that's the role of the journalist. Just sit down and understand that your job is also to be a moral compass, but your job is also to make sure Ghana goes as far as it can.